Hello, Frenzy. My name is Kateshark, and welcome back to Voodoo Detective. So I've had a bit of a day. I don't know why. I had to go out and run some errands, and I am overwhelmed. And you know what's the best thing for that? Let's get some recording done and try to relax a bit here. We'll see how that goes. What are you doing? Okay, who knows? Anyway, so I'm trying to remember. We have to get a key to get up there, yeah? Let's see, what do we got? Love Hex. Because I know I've got Passion Pass out. When sun is set upon the eve and sleep won't knit the reveled sleeve, a fugo gland beneath the gill makes any meal a sleeping pill. Ah. Okay, so I have to remember...
I need to find out who gave Mary that pendant. Might be time to crack open Grammy's book.
Okay, so... Thank God we have that. So what have I got? I've got the pendant, got Granny's book. Oh my God, Peach! Get off my desk! Let's see. So we need to find out who gave it to her, yes? Owner. Black candle, lodestone, grind up the ingredients with a mortar and pestle, apply the resting place to the lost item. That's the one who once possessed missing... Okay. So... The mortar and pestle's at the bar, if I remember properly. Come on, can we go? How do I get out of here? Oh my God.
I need to find out who gave Mary that pendant.
How do I... Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on, back to Main Street. There you go. Jesus. So, I can get the mortar and pestle from the bar, but the guy needed mint. Yeah? I need a black candle, don't I?
Oh, hello, Detective. I'm afraid Mr. Fontoul is still tied up in a meeting. Can you come back later?
That's all right. I don't mind waiting inside.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Mr. Fontoul should be finished presently.
Oh.
Looks like someone's afraid of the dark.
That's his office. Butler's quarters. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Empty sherry bottles. Oh my God, Peach. Will you just lay down? Button, thread. Can I take any of these? Bookcase?
Opera records and romance novels. There's also handwritten sheet music. It says Benny and the Jest. A ballad about how my love life has been one grand joke.
Oh.
There's a letter here addressed to Benny. Tear stains have blotted out some of the words.
Benny, you have to stop. I don't
Benny,
know.
you have to stop.
Oh.
I don't know what he would do if he found...
Out.
Besides, I can't just forget the way you treated me. I don't know what you're getting at, Voodoo. You're scaring me. I'd like to remain friends, but you have to stop. Sincerely, I wonder if Mary wrote this.
Tear-stained letter. Okay,
Empty. Looks like Benny Boy's been drinking more sherry than the Queen.
The Queen's is
I think
gin.
it's Leopold.
Voodoo for butlers.
Voodoo for butlers. A couple of chapters are bookmarked. Love spells and mind manipulation. What have you been up to, Benny, old pal?
Excuse me. Underwear. It's not letting me do anything with these, so I guess we'll go back out. Excuse me, I am so sorry.
Mr. Fontoul should be finished presently.
So now,
Listen, you old pit viper. I've stuck my neck out for you financing this new factory of yours.
All right, all right. Calm yourself, dear boy. No need to get excited.
Well, if I'm excited, it's your fault. Quid pro quo, Victor, you slippery worm. I don't like all this cloak and dagger nonsense.
Just a little professional discretion, Gordon. We don't want anyone stealing our recipes, do we?
Discretion? I don't care a fig for your discretion. I care about what's being done with my money.
Be at ease, my friend. I'll explain it all at the shareholders' meeting. For now, please trust that things are progressing on schedule and as planned.
I don't like being left in the dark, Victor. I don't like it at all. You'd better have some answers next time we meet.
Sir, a voodoo detective is here to see you.
A detective?
Voodoo detective, Mr. Fontoul. I was hoping we could talk.
I see. Well, why don't you join me in my office?
Alrighty. Zoom. Let's talk to him. That doesn't look good.
I do apologize for the excitement out there. When in business, one must deal with all sorts of people. Especially when you require funding.
What was that argument about?
Well, Island Ventures' subsidiary, Island Kitchen, is preparing to launch a new line of food. I'm holding the cards pretty close to my chest to avoid any leaks. Gordon doesn't like that. But surely that has nothing to do with why you've come to see me. Unless you, too, wish to inquire about the particulars of our new secret recipes?
I'm here on behalf of my client, your wife.
Mary? My God, I've been worried sick. Is she all right? She'd been acting like a completely different person, and then she just up and left.
I've got some questions about your wife.
Please, go ahead.
Was Mary spending time with anyone new prior to her memory loss?
Not that I know of. My work requires frequent travel, and Mary always insists on joining me. Couple that with a proclivity for solitude, and she isn't left with much opportunity to make new acquaintances. At least none that I would be unaware of.
Does Mary have any close friends?
Mary keeps largely to herself, but she does visit with my nephew's wife on occasion. Her name is Kiki Lawton.
What do you know about Mrs. Lawton?
Kiki is the wife of my nephew, Theodore, but I'm afraid I don't know her very well.
If you don't mind, I've got other questions. Do you know of anyone who would want to harm Mary?
Heavens, no. Everyone loves Mary. She's kind and good. She never bothers anyone. A mind would have to be truly unhinged to harm a sweet, delicate flower like Mary.
What do you know about Mary's past?
I'm afraid very little. I know both of Mary's parents died when she was young, and she has no siblings. But she doesn't like to talk about her past, and I don't wish to reopen old wounds.
Mary was given this pendant around the time she lost her memory. Look familiar?
Why, yes. She brought it to me shortly after her memory trouble began. We never were able to find out where it came from. Do you think it has anything to do with her amnesia?
I don't know yet. That's enough about your wife for now. Do you mind if I ask some personal questions?
Go right ahead.
You've amassed quite the fortune. Got any greedy-eyed next of kin looking for a slice of inheritance pie?
No, nothing like that. The only family I have aside from Mary is my nephew, Theodore Lawton. He runs a law practice downtown and works as my lawyer.
And if you and Mary were out of the picture, he would stand to inherit quite a lot of lettuce, right?
Are you suggesting that Theodore is trying to kill my wife?
No.
I'm not suggesting anything, just exploring possibilities. Do you know of anyone who might want to do you harm? Someone who might go after your wife to get to you?
In business, one has many competitors. And of course, if you're successful, there are bound to be those who look on with covetous eyes. But business is about optimizing profit, detective, and there is no profit in harming a man's wife.
That's enough about you for now.
I'm sick of hearing about it. Peach, please sit down. Thank you.
Can you let me into the greenhouse?
Nope.
My butler, Benny, manages the grounds here. You'll have to ask him about it.
Hey, buddy.
Though he has become a bit more particular about whom he lets in since his tiff with the local barman.
That's all for now.
Godspeed, detective.
You've got quite the collection here. I don't even know what most of this stuff is.
Ah, yes. Those are from the old days before Island Ventures. I used to travel all over the world, collecting bits and bobs from hither and yon. I find different cultures completely fascinating. It's a bit of a hobby.
It's a map of a place called Ventures Island.
That's right. Island Ventures has big plans for Ventures Island.
Looks like a wedding photo.
Ah, what a happy day that was. Bloom of the peach, blush of the berry. My sweet, sweet Mary.
Right. Lots of elegant leather-bound books. Just the kind you expect in a fancy office.
A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. The man who never reads lives only one.
You've got quite the collection here. I don't even know what most of the...
Ah, yes. I used to travel. I find different
Okay, so there's...
Nothing compliments a hot day like a roaring fire.
Except perhaps a trench coat?
Fine. Okay, so let's talk to Benny here, because all I really wanted was the...
Well, if it isn't Benny the butler.
Hello, Detective. What can I do for you?
Do you live here?
Why, yes. My quarters are adjacent to the staircase.
What can you tell me about Mrs. Fontoul?
Mary is a good woman. She's always been generous to me. She used to sit for hours with that kind, blank stare of hers, listening to my opera when no one else would. It was unlike her to leave the way she did. I've been so worried. I do hope she's all right.
Did you notice anything strange about Mary before she lost her memory?
Not that I can recall. She seemed every bit her normal, quiet self. Completely imperturbable, as though a veil of calm separated her from the troubles of the world.
Did Mary start spending time with anyone new prior to her memory loss?
I don't think so. She only really spent time with Mr. Fontoul and her friend Kiki Lawton. And myself, of course, the dear.
Do you know of anyone who would want to harm Mary?
No, I don't. Mary never hurt or offended anyone. Frankly, she didn't interact with all that many people to begin with.
I've got this gold pendant here. Have you ever seen it?
Sorry, no.
If you don't mind, I have a few other questions. What can you tell me about Mr. Fontoul?
Mr. Fontoul is a beneficent gentleman. I can make no complaints about the time I've spent working under his employ.
Ooh, excuse me.
Even if I could, It's not a butler's place to say such things.
Can you let me into the greenhouse?
I'm afraid not. The Fontule greenhouse represents a spectacular botanical achievement. The variation in provenance among the flora we cultivate requires careful attention. The only way to maintain precise control over the environment is to limit the number of visitors we allow in. That's why I'm the only one with a key. I am sorry.
I got this letter here addressed to you.
Where did you get that? Have you been in my room?
This looks awfully bad, Benny boy. A letter from someone who doesn't appreciate your attentions. A book of hoodoo in your room. And Mary Fontule wakes up without her memory. Care to explain?
You have been in my room. Mr. Detective, I resent what you're insinuating, and I absolutely cannot abide you invading my privacy.
Privacy.
I have nothing but respect and admiration for Mary Fontule. She's my dear friend, and one of the few people to show interest in my opera. I will speak no more on the matter.
Thanks, Benny. Greenhouse is locked. I'll need to find a key.
Okay, so let's go to the bank here, see what's going on. Benny,
Hello and welcome to Crumpsford Capital. What can I do for you today?
I'm a Voodoo private investigator. I was hoping to speak with Mr. Crumpsford.
Oh dear, that sounds very serious. Mr. Crumpsford's office is right over there. I'm sure he'd be happy to help.
Thanks. I have no reason to give these people my money.
Fair. Then why'd you give it an option?
See you. I need to find out who gave Mary that pendant. Might be time to crack open Grammy's book.
I must have clicked him by mistake.
You don't smell like a man of business.
Nice place you got here, Mac. Though I prefer something a little more modest, like the Chrysler Building.
Who are you, and what do you want?
The name's Voodoo Detective. I'm a Voodoo private investigator.
Ah, yes. I know who you are. You're Donut Hole Billy's brother. If you care for him, you should advise him to sell me his pathetic excuse for a business.
I'm looking into what happened to Mary Fontule.
What do you mean? What's happened to her?
Someone's wiped her memory. Dame's got the recall of a senile goldfish swimming in a martini.
Sounds nice,
So,
actually.
Victor hired a private investigator to figure out why his wife finds him so forgettable. I could have sniffed that out for him.
I think you have a cocaine problem.
Actually, Mary's the one who hired me. I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I see. Very well, Detective. I'll hear your questions, but make it quick.
Have you ever seen this pendant before?
I have not, though I would gladly have it appraised. It may be of some value. Come to think of it, that pendant does look familiar. I can't place it, though.
Huh.
I've got some questions about the Fontules. What can you tell me about Mary Fontule?
I don't know her very well. Our brief interactions are entirely a consequence of my business dealings with her dreadful husband. She always seems like a nice enough woman, which raises the question. What is she doing married to that cretin?
What do you have against Victor Fontule? He seems like a decent man.
He's an abysmal human being. A cold brain divorced from any heart. You've known him only briefly. I've been working with the man for years. Give it time. You may see things my way.
Then why are you trying to convince me to have my brother sell
Do
his
you know
stuff?
why anyone would want to hurt Mary?
Mary? No. However, it isn't terribly difficult to invent reasons to harm her husband. Perhaps someone's gone after the goose to get the gander. Of course, now we're building pyramids of surmise on a foundation of ignorance.
I've got other questions.
Not really.
Smell you later, big guy.
Excuse me.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You stay away from my filing cabinet.
Oh no, this doesn't look good at all. Congreve's inflammable powders is down 30%, and the Baltimore Opera Hat Company isn't looking much better. That must be Crumsford Sr.
Ah, yes. I like to think old Peepaw is watching over me.
Excuse me, sir. Would you mind stepping away from the vault? Only Crumsford Capital account holders are allowed in.
It's a bottle of black ink.
I'm sorry, sir, but if you take that ink, other customers won't be able to sign our contracts.
Well, we can't have that.
Hello and welcome to Crumsford Capital. What can I do for you today?
I have no reason to give these people my money. See you.
Okay, so I got nothing here.
That guy's loaded.
Okay, so I gotta figure out, let's see, let's look back at the book here. Black candle, lodestone, lemon zest. Is there a black candle in here? Junk, 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 cameras. Huh.
I need to find out who gave Mary that pendant.
Ugh. Okay.
Well, if it isn't New Guinea's newest detective, what can I do for you, VD?
I'm working a new case. Mind if I grill you?
Go right ahead, Mr. Detective.
Do you know anything about Victor Fontoul?
Sure, I know him. He and Gordon Crumsford, the banker, are always pestering poor Billy to sell the bar. Thank goodness he won't. I could never work for one of those tacky Island Ventures abominations.
Thanks for the info, Rick.
No problemo.
I need the skinny on some of the locals.
Of course, VD. What do you want to know?
What's the story with Benny the butler?
Oh, that old so-and-so? Yeah, I used to mix in with him. It was nice to have a little zest for a while, but the twist is he thought it was going to be something more. Things got muddled and I had to get tough. Our relationship ended up on the rocks. He was pretty shaken up. Still, I hope he's doing all right.
So,
I found this letter in Benny's room. Lots of tears on it. Is it from you?
Tears. Oh dear, that poor boy. Listen, VD, can you do me a favor? Can you give this to him? I don't like how we left things. I didn't mean to hurt him.
What do you know about the banker, Gordon Crumsford?
That's great. I love that.
Oh, him. He and Victor Fontoul are always pestering poor Billy to sell the bar.
Okay, so that's all you know. Law and law.
Do you know anything about the lawyer on Main Street?
Yeah, he does all of Island Venture's legal laundry. If I were you, I'd keep my distance. That weasel's liable to bite.
Have you ever met Kiki Lawton?
Is she related to Theodore Lawton?
His wife.
I see. Well, if she's anything like her husband, I'd steer clear. Some kinds of dirty don't wash off with water.
Ooh. Okay. So.
Thanks for the info, Ricky. I've got a split. See you around, Ricky.
Let's take that letter over to Benny. Excuse me. Because if I do that, maybe he'll let me get in there. I can give him some mint and I can get that mortar and pestle. Heyo.
Well, if it isn't Benny the butler.
Hello, Detective. What can I do for you?
I spoke with Ricky. He asked me to give you this letter.
Oh, Ricky. Thank you, Detective. This means a lot to me.
I even read the letter.
If there's anything I can do to repay the favor, just let me know.
Can you let me into the greenhouse?
Well, normally I'd say no, but you've been so kind to me.
Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome.
Here, take this. It's the key to the greenhouse.
Thank you.
Thanks, Benny.
Okay, so now I can actually get in there. I can probably get some mint and maybe some other stuff.
Thanks for the key, Benny.
Take some lemon.
You can never have too many lemons.
I'll need the lemon zest. Okay, where's bottom? Fruits and vegetables, flowers. Don't want to leave. Bird of paradise.
The bottom shelf has aloe, orchid, fiddle leaf fig, and mint.
Ah, here we go.
Looks like I'll be getting that mortar and pestle after all.
Okay. Cool. Hey, Ricky.
Well, if it isn't New Guinea's newest detective, what can I do for you?
Okay, here,
Any chance I could borrow your mortar and pestle?
Like I said, I'll trade you for some mint leaf. Got any?
I've got your mint right here.
Wow, you found some. Thanks, VD. I was about to run out. You're a lifesaver. You have yourself a trade. The mortar and pestle are yours.
awesome. Okay, so.
I need the skinny on some of the local.
Okay, let's
Of
see.
course, VD.
What's the story with Benny the butler?
Benny and I had a chance to speak. Things are better now.
Okay.
Thanks, VD.
Thanks for the info, Ricky.
Okay, bye.
I've got a split.
Okay, so let's see here. So I need lodestone and lemon zest. Got the mortar and pestle. I've got, ooh, okay, so I'll have lemon. Black candle. Where's lodestone? Let's talk to Billy here.
What's new, Voodoo?
I've got a new case. Mind if I pick your brain?
Go right ahead.
What do you know about Victor Fontoul?
I don't know much about him personally, but he and Gordon Crumsford own a company called Island Ventures. They keep trying to take over the bar. I always tell them the same thing. I'm not selling.
Can you tell me anything about Gordon Crumsford?
The banker? I'm not a fan. Born under a bad sign, if you ask me. A dollar sign, the money-grubbing glutton. He's one of those Island Ventures fat cats who keep trying to take over my bar. They want to pull the piano right out from under me. I always tell them the same thing. I'm not selling.
What do you think of that lawyer on Main Street?
I don't know about him, but I know his wife, Kiki.
Kiki.
She swills cheap spill at the Chic Shore restaurant.
Got it.
That's enough shop talk for now. See you around, Billy.
Come back again soon, and don't forget that harmonica of yours. It always brings me back.
Okay, so I need a black candle. Do I have one in my office?
The plaque says Crumsford Family Mausoleum.
What is it that you want?
Good chat. I'll be seeing you, Eartha.
Folks always do. Sooner or later.
Just another mausoleum.
I feel like there's more around. I'm just not seeing it.
Here's my lemon zest.
What's lodestone? Magnets. Okay, many household devices contain magnets. Where might be a magnet?
First aid kit.
Are you kidding me? Okay, so we'll take the candle to the bank because I had a feeling I would need that. Blah, 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 blah.
I need to find out who gave Mary that pendant.
I know, I'm trying to get in. Use the candle with the ink, right? Black candle.
I see a white candle when I want it painted black.
There we go. Okay. So,
This black candle should work.
Okay.
I think that's it. The owner-honer mixture is ready to use.
Bingo.
Looks like the spell worked. I can feel the pendant pulling me somewhere.
Oh, look at that. Is it Eartha's?
What is it that you want?
Good chat. I'll be seeing you, Eartha.
Folks always do. Sooner or later.
Pendant is pointing at this old mausoleum. Plaque says Lamoon family.
Lamoon.
It's locked. There are fresh footprints leading inside. Someone must have been here recently.
What is it that you want?
Can you let me into the Lamoon Mausoleum?
I am a grave digger, not a crypt keeper. I don't have a key.
Well, who's got it then?
Try Gordon Crumsford. He owns the cemetery. I merely fill it with corpses.
Well,
I saw footprints leading into the Lamoon Mausoleum. Have you seen anyone going in or out of there?
Perhaps I did. Perhaps I didn't. My mind's a little misty.
All right, Eartha. What's it gonna take?
Very little interests me beyond tending to the dearly departed, but I have had my eye on one of those new island brand shovels. Bring one to me, and it may resurrect my memories.
Good chat. I'll be seeing you, Eartha.
Folks always do. Sooner or...
I love that they have this one. It's like basically Eartha Kid. I got a shovel.
Welcome to Island Trader, an authorized dealer of island brand products.
I was told you guys sell a very special shovel here.
You must be referring to the upcoming release of our new line of island shovels.
That sounds about right. I'd like one.
You and me both. They're not out yet.
What do I have to do to get one early?
You'd have to get approval from my boss, Mr. Fontoul. Good luck with that, though. He's pretty strict about new product releases.
Okay, just a sec.
I'm just gonna look around.
Go right ahead, sir.
Okay, so I've got to get, what, approval from what's-his-face? To go ahead and get that thing?
Sure, it's big, but is it huge?
Can I go in here? Is there a shovel in there I might be able to use? Shovel, 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 shovel. I don't see one. Okay.
Hello again, Detective. Any news about Mary?
The Island Trader Shopkick told me I needed your approval to buy the new Island brand shovel.
Ah, yes. I'm very excited about that one. However, as a rule, I prefer to confine our new product releases to a specific date. Is there a good reason you need the shovel right now?
It has to do with your wife's investigation.
It does? Well, then why didn't you say so? If you think a new shovel could help bring my Mary back to me, then of course you may have one. I'll have the shopman set one aside for you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Vic.
If you don't mind me asking, how do you anticipate a new shovel will help you with my wife's investigation?
It's kind of a long story. You remember that pendant your wife woke up with?
Yes, I recall her showing it to me. We never did figure out where it came from.
Well, I was able to trace it back to a mausoleum at the cemetery. Does the name Lamoon ring any bells?
Good Lord. The Lamoons owned a local gumbo restaurant that we acquired in exchange for a substantial stake in Island Kitchen.
Love gumbo.
Gordon and I worked closely with Francois and Esmeralda to integrate their recipes into our menu. It was an exciting but difficult time.
How so?
We stole it from them.
Exciting because the Lamoon recipes drove a new wave of popularity for Island Kitchen. Difficult because Gordon had become infatuated with Francois's wife, Esmeralda. It made for rather awkward business meetings.
So what happened then?
Well, about a year after the acquisition, Esmeralda and her daughter, Genevieve, washed up on the beach, having drowned. Such an appalling tragedy.
So what? Mother and daughter forgot how to doggy paddle?
Well, yes. The official police report deemed it a swimming accident.
I had a dog named Genevieve. It was my dog growing up.
Why do you think someone would want Mary to have a pendant from the Lamoon family?
That, Detective, is the one question I truly have no answer for. What in the world has the tragic Lamoon family tale to do with my Mary? If you figure that out, please let me know.
What happened to Francois?
As you know, Esmeralda and Genevieve died. As far as I'm aware, Francois went missing around the same time. He wasn't present for the official inquest into his family's demise.
So you're saying he could still be out there?
It's possible he's still alive, yes. But if he was with his family when they drowned, it's more likely his body was simply never recovered.
You don't sound like you buy the official story. Let's hear your version.
I don't like to speculate without proof.
Humor me. I won't quote you.
Well, despite my personal difficulties working with Gordon, I hate to cast aspersions on the fellow out of hand. It's just that he always carried a torch for Esmeralda Lamoon. And as I said, it made for rather awkward business meetings. Things only seemed to grow worse over time. In my view, it made him unstable.
What exactly are you saying here, Mr. Fontoul? You think Gordon killed Esmeralda and Genevieve?
Oh, no. That seems extreme.
And yet here we are. I asked you what you think really happened, and you tell me how crazy your business partner can get. What's a detective to think?
Perhaps I shouldn't have said anything. Saying it out loud, it seems far-fetched. Forget I mentioned it.
Okay. Like that's how it works.
That's enough about the Lamoon family for now.
Lamoon. I like that name, Lamoon.
That's all for now.
Wish I had
Godspeed, Detective.
thought of it when I was writing my werewolf books. Maybe I'll use it for another one day. It's a bit on the nose though, isn't it? Okay. Alrighty then, so let's go back here. Island Trader.
Welcome to Island Trader. Please let me know if I can get anything for you.
Are you okay?
I believe you have a shovel for me.
Oh,
Ah, you must be Mr. Detective. I've got your shovel right here.
I'll take it.
A trade's a trade, and our trade is your happiness.
watch that thing break in about 10 seconds. So poor Eartha is gonna be pissed off. Don't be mad at me that you bought island crap.
What is it that you want?
Here you go, Eartha. If anyone asks, you didn't get it from me.
Oh, this is excellent, my darling. I'll be the talk of the tombs. It has the logo and everything.
She just wanted it for the logo.
You just wanted the sticker?
Yes.
Right. Well, maybe now you can tell me who was snooping around the Lamoon mausoleum.
It was that lousy little lawyer. Something about
Knows right
that
away.
guy gives me the creeps.
You mean Lawton?
Yes, spooky fellow.
I saw footprints leading into the Lamoon mausoleum.
It was that lousy little lawyer.
Okay.
Something about...
You mean Lawton?
Yeah, we got that. Okay.
Good chat. I'll be seeing you, Eartha.
Folks always do. Sooner or later.
Okay. So let's go back. Go talk to the lawyer there.
I told you, no further questions. I have an important affair this evening. God, you don't listen. You're just like her, always manipulating, putting on an act.
I've got a surprise witness, counselor. Eartha the Gravedigger saw you visit the Lamoon Mausoleum.
That is a bold accusation.
It's not an
I
accusation.
think you should leave.
So, we're going to do this the hard way, huh?
I don't like you.
Didn't ask you to.
Well, I bet with a little leverage, I could pry my way into your heart. Be seeing you.
I certainly hope not.
I could fit in there. I'd have front row seats to the counselor's crooked cabaret. But I either need to shrink or find someone a little more petite to help me out. And I think it's time to pay a visit to my client.
Okay. Gotta figure out how to see her. No, fuck. God damn it. It's the only thing sometimes with these point and clickers, it's like kind of hard to hit the right thing. You hit the wrong thing, you're definitely pissed off.
Eartha said Theodore Lawton, the lawyer on Main Street, has been inside the Lamoon Mausoleum. I've got to find some leverage to get that weasel to squeal.
Good day, sir. Checking in?
See you.
Can
I think I've blown enough bread here.
I wasn't trying to.
Hello again, Detective. Couldn't keep away, huh?
Does the name Lamoon mean anything to you?
Lamoon? No, I've never heard the name. Why, who is that?
The Lamoons owned a small gumbo restaurant that was acquired by Island Ventures. They worked with Mary's husband.
Then you might want to ask him about it, darling.
Already did.
That pendant I showed you was given to Mary around the time she lost her memory. I traced it back to the name Lamoon.
Sorry, the name doesn't ring a bell.
I found out your husband was padding around the Lamoon Mausoleum. Left his footprints all over my case. Care to comment?
And here I am, thinking he can't leave the office because of work. Did you ask him about it?
Well, I've tried, but he keeps giving me the old 86.
I'd act surprised, but I know how single-minded and selfish he can be. He has the gall to accuse me of neglecting him while he goes gallivanting about town, telling me he's at the office. Apparently, I need to be a corpse for him to pay me a visit.
Oh, I thought she was gonna say
The
something
liar. Frankly, I think my workaholic husband has been cheating.
You don't say.
You want information on the Lamoons, yes? If Theodore was at their mausoleum, they may have been clients of his.
Doubtful.
And it just so happens I have access to all of his files.
Let me guess. I scratch your back, you scratch mine? Sound about right?
That works for me.
Bring me evidence of my husband's late-night cheating, and I'll give you all the access you want to his files. I'm staying in the honeymoon suite. Here's my room key, in case there's anything you'd like to report. Now, if you wouldn't mind, darling, I'm expecting company.
Alright, so now I can get in. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Good day, sir. Going up?
Yep.
Great. I'll just need to see a room key before I can take you upstairs.
Here's that room key you demanded.
Fantastic. Step right in.
No, I don't want to go in Tiki's room just yet. Mary's room. Oh, she's right next to the honeymoon suite.
Who is it?
Me.
Santa Claus, open up.
It's moi.
The North Pole's up another floor. But I guess you can come in anyhow. I'd been hoping you'd show up. What have you got for me?
How you doing?
Oh, just dandy. Isn't it every girl's dream to hole up in a hotel room because her mind's been erased? You really ought to try it sometime.
I mean...
Hang in there, Mary. I've been looking into that pendant. Does the name Lamoon ring any bells?
None that I can hear. Why?
The trail goes cold at the Lamoon family mausoleum.
Well, what does that mean?
It means I get to use the word exhume in a sentence. I got some info on the Lamoons. Their names were Francois, Esmeralda, and Genevieve. Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear, respectively. They owned a small gumbo restaurant a few years back that was acquired by Island Ventures. From what I gather, about a year after the Lamoons sold their gumbo joint, the mother and daughter turned up dead, drowned in some sort of accident. The father up and vanished.
And that pendant led you to the Lamoon family mausoleum. So where does that leave us?
I'm not sure yet, but I'll keep digging, so to speak. Victor implicated Gordon Crumsford in the Lamoon family tragedy. Says Gordon was gaga for Esmeralda, but she wasn't interested in what he was selling. He lost his temper, and they lost their lives. At least according to Victor. He and Gordon don't seem to get along too well.
You've met Crumsford. Does he strike you as a violent man?
The investigation's still open, Voodoo Dollface. I have more leads to follow up on before I'm ready to draw any conclusions.
Anyone's capable of violence given the right circumstances.
That's all I've got on the Lamoons for now. Get this. Gordon Crumsford owns the cemetery.
You think that's relevant to my case? Or are we just gossiping now?
I can't say for sure. I thought it was interesting. I think I've got a lead.
Oh, good. What did you find out?
Looks like Theo Lawton, the local ambulance chaser, has been poking around the Lamoon mausoleum.
Do you think he has something to do with my case?
I don't know, but he's awfully tight-lipped for a man with nothing to hide. I just need to find a way to get this lawbird to squawk.
Please, let me know if I can help.
Well...
How'd you like to get some fresh air?
I get the feeling you're not inviting me for an evening stroll.
I could use your help getting information from Lawton, but it might be dangerous.
I'm in.
You haven't even heard what the job is.
I want to help. This is my case, after all. So,
fair enough.
What are we going to do? Kill a chicken on his grandmother's grave? Slip a mojo in his coffee? Ooh, curse a crocodile and take its teeth?
We're gonna take pictures of him cheating on his wife.
Voodoo pictures?
Sure.
It's not that kind of job, sweetheart.
You know, so far, you haven't really lived up to your name. Oh well, an excuse to escape this claustrophobic hotel room. I can't stand being confined to close quarters. What do you need?
I need you to climb into a ventilation shaft.
My, what a glamorous profession you have.
I mean...
So when are we doing this?
I still need to buy a camera.
Oh.
I'll let you know when I'm ready to go.
I might think about it. Okay.
That's all for now.
Please keep me apprised of any breaks in the case.
Looks like you've been busy.
There's not much to do around here, so I thought I'd do a little investigating of my own.
Okay, so here we'll go.
Eartha said Theodore Lawton, the lawyer on Main Street.
I know this.
I've got to find some...
Okay. Can we... Oh, here. Back to hallway. Jesus. Okay. Is there anywhere else to go? Nothing? Okay. Okay, so I guess I'll go back to Island Trader Place and buy a camera. Unless I could... Wait, he has a camera.
It's a camera.
A real beauty, too. I can tell you the image quality is truly remarkable. Plus, we developed the photos right here.
I'll take it.
Great! Thanks for shopping at Island Trader. There's nothing we won't trade for your business.
Suntan lotion. My hat and coat keep me covered. I'm not shelling out any cash for that. Just a bunch of cheap tourist junk. Just a bunch of cheap tourist junk. They put the candy where the kids can see. It's a dirty game.
Okay, so let's go back to the hotel. Hello, bear.
The Chic Shell Hotel.
Blah, 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 blah. Not that I don't have. Okay, I've got a camera.
I'd been hoping you'd show up. What have you got for me?
Are you still up for a stakeout?
Of course. So when are we doing this?
How about now-ish?
Meet me on the roof of Lawton's law office at sundown. And you might want to wear pants.
Keep the fashion tips to yourself, Trenchcoat. I'll be there. This is kind of exciting. I've never been on a stakeout.
How would you know if you had?
I suppose you're right. I could have been a spy before all this. I wonder how many sunsets have been stolen from me.
Don't worry, kid. We'll get whoever's responsible.
Right. Well, I've got the camera. I'm gonna see what I can see.
I think we ought to wait a little.
Bye.
Grab my legs, Voodoo.
Wait, hold on. Kid's got more backbone than an anaconda.
I've got you this time, husband. Full house.
Oh dear, you do make a compelling case. Hey, what's that behind you?
Where? I don't see anything.
I thought I saw your mother. Sorry, sweetie, it must have been my imagination.
You're not getting out of this that easily. Now, show me your hand.
Royal flush.
You've got to be kidding me.
Better luck next time, sweetheart.
I once got a royal flush in poker.
Well, how'd it go?
Won $100.
He's a cheater, all right. Here, I think I got what we need.
You did good, Voodoo Dollface.
Did you expect any less?
I'll go get these developed at Island Trader.
Let me know how this all turns out. I'm headed back to the hotel.
Hey, Rosie.
This was fun.
Okay.
Welcome to Island Trader. Local goods at local prices.
I need these developed.
No problem. One moment. Here you go. Thanks for choosing Island Trader, where the trade winds always blow your way.
Well, that was easy. Okay. Let's take her pictures of her cheating husband. Oh. Excuse me.
Who is it?
Voodoo detective. We met at the pool.
Oh, hello, detective. Have you learned anything new about my husband?
Yeah, I got some news.
Well, come in and tell me about it.
I know you've been entertaining other men. I want a divorce.
What have you got for me, detective?
I've got the goods, honey. Black and white, 8x10, full gloss freedom fodder. The stuff divorce dreams are made of.
Well, don't keep me waiting, darling. Let's see them. Aha! I knew it, that cheating swine. I'll have him on a platter for this. Thank you, detective. I'll make sure my husband's office is unlocked. You can rifle through any files you wish. Now, if you don't mind, I have a performance to finish.
I don't want to bother him. I feel like I'm already intruding on something personal.
I have to work late.
Okay, I guess if that's your idea of foreplay, who am I to judge? Okay, oh, look at that.
Let's see here. The moon. Ah, here it is. There's a key and a receipt for a Chelmsford Capital Bank account. This desk is a little messy, but still, it's a good desk. It's a ventilation shaft. Looks like it runs to the roof.
Yeah, we know. Okay, so we've got that and that, so... Okay, we might need to hold off here. In fact, how long have I been playing? Just a sec. So I'm going to leave this episode off here. We'll come back and we'll go into the mausoleum and continue on with the story from there. So, in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to chomp down that like button. If you did like it, leave a comment down below with any other game suggestions or video ideas that you'd like to see from me. Share this channel with your friends and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already to see other videos that I've done. I will see you all in the next one.